What's up, devils? J-Dog back to make another goddamn motherfucking video. In today's video, as you can see, different scenery. I'm in my hotel for the North Carolina Chainsaw Massacre Fest, hosted by John McEntee. So I'll be going there pretty much right after shooting this video. I think I'm gonna knock out a couple more emails and head on over there. I got the fucking thumbs up green lights to get an interview with Corpse Grinder. So I'll probably just post this video in the next line of videos that I have. But the interviews I try to move up to the front of the line. The only reasons I don't is in the past. Sometimes they took like over a month to get up, just because learning as I go. Get them off the phone to upload to YouTube. I think I have that down pat pretty fucking easy to where it's actually I got it to where it's easy. So you'll probably see the Corpse Grinder interview before this video. Now, if you see this video, there's no Corpse Grinder interview, J Dog. That means best case scenario, fucking J Dog hasn't figured out some technical difficulties on his goddamn phone to get it to YouTube. Or maybe I'm thinking, like, this was a total, like, I want to add something in that have Francisco edit it, put something in there for me. If something came up, I doubt that's going to be the case, but something like that, that'd be the only way. The worst case scenario and the most likely case scenario, if you're watching this video and you didn't see no goddamn Corpse Grinder interview, that means J Dog fucking got DP to the fucking asshole. Not one dick in that asshole, two dicks in that asshole at the same time. That's for the 12-year-olds that don't know what DP means, goddammit. And I'm not into that, goddammit. Because I drove 7 motherfucking hours for one reason and one reason only. I mean, granted, I'm going to watch the band Possessed, Exciter, and shit like that, and hoping to get a few other interviews. I mean, here's the thing. You'll know the dog walked away with a fucking fuck yeah. 2 paws fucking up. He fucking this was damn worth his time. I mean, it'll be worth my time as long as I get Corpse Grinder. I'll be happy as shit as long as I get that. But a very productive day today will be walking away with Corpse Grinder, Part 2 Matt Harvey, because Gruesome's playing. So I'll hit up the Harvesters too. I mean, regardless, I always go up at least say hi and see how things are going, et cetera, et cetera. See if he's got time for a goddamn part 2, especially now that I got the microphones, goddamn it. The first one people were complaining about the sound, which, hey, like I said, learn as we go, goddammit. McEntee, there's a fourth one. Oh, and Becerra. And if I can get Becerra now, too. And in that case, if I get Becerra, if you see Becerra goes up, what is it? Nevermore Rules, I believe. And was it Harry, I think? I got 2 guys on bet for $100. That means I owe you both $100, and the dog don't back down. Dog's a man of his word. He pays the fuck up. But if he doesn't get him this weekend, we have round 2 in Cleveland, whatever the fuck that is. It might even be next goddamn weekend, and I hope it's kind of not, because busy as fuck with all this travel and shit. But nonetheless, I got a ticket. Literally bought the goddamn tickets for me and Elcat, so we're definitely going. So we'll see. So that's productive fucking today. That's my goal, putting it out in the goddamn universe before I even get there. Corpse Grinder number 1, McAtee, Harvey, Becerra, and if I get anybody else, fucking that'd be even a bonus, goddamn. But if I walk away with those 4, I'm thinking, fuck yeah, that was productive, goddamn it. Anyways, goddamn questions. We got a few order ones. Knock these the fuck out. If I overlook an order question and last, let's say you put an order in by the time this video goes up, 7 days or so, 2 weeks or so, if you get an order that's the last 2 weeks, 7 days, 2 weeks, and I didn't answer your question, it's because we're behind as fuck with a ton of pre-orders and stuff like that, and me coming here, I may have just overlooked it, but I tried my best to keep an eye on them. But I definitely noticed these ones, goddammit. First one, Matthias Lang. Question. I know you really like Amorphis Tales from a Thousand Lakes. I do. No Paul from a Balmer hates it. But is there any love for from the dog for the band debut? Oh yeah, brah brah. Because to be honest, I think the Carillion Isthmus, my only complaint about the album for the most part, I'll be honest, because I'm not 100% positive I'm even pronouncing the goddamn thing right. It is one of the most underrated Scandinavian death metal. First, the cover, production, songwriting. Holy moly, fuckaroli. What a masterpiece. Cheers, The Bad Lieutenant. Yeah, I like the album quite a bit. It was a slightly more on the back burner of the 3. Not back burner, just didn't know it as well because I got it last. Tales from a Thousand Lakes was the first thing I got. I bought that because it was on one of the Relapse comps again. I think it was on the one with was it Contamination, or and like Deceased was on there, Nile was on there, Exhumed was on there, Mortician, Incantation on the Diabolical Conquest era, Exhumed Gore Metal. Um, one of the songs were on there, and that's Order from Relapse. I love that record. I know some people hate it, and I understand why. I get it with the instrument, the different instruments and shit like that. But that's what I liked it because it was so goddamn different. I love his voice, the lows. That is my favorite Amorphis album. Now I understand like the very very old heads. Oh, what a fucking poser! I liked it because it was, especially the finishing, it was so different. Now would I want like 10, 15, 20 albums doing that and pulling out the other instruments? No, they wouldn't be able to pull it off. It would get I don't even think Amorphis, even if they stayed right on track to sounding like Tails, I think that even for them it'd get eventually old. I'm like, I don't need 20 albums like this. Just the stars lined up on that album, and the songs were so memorable and good in my opinion. Now my second favorite thing is the Privilege from Evil EP. That was the second thing I bought. So by default, I like Tails the most, Privilege from Evil, and then the Carillion. But yeah, the Carillion's fucking great. I have it on CD, goddamn LP. It's definitely a masterpiece, and I definitely, yeah, I think as a whole, yeah, I would have to agree. But I mean, I think they were the kind of like one of the first ones, if not the first ones I heard. The Finnish death metal scene, yeah, I might like Amorphous more. I'm sure I'm completely like, oh, you fucking idiot! No way, I like this band way more than I'm forgetting. Um, but yeah, I like him more than like bands like Funebre, Abhorrence. Yeah, I like Amorphous more. So yeah, I would off the top of my head, I think it would go with Abhorrence. I mean, Amorphous. Now don't be wrong, Amorphous. Hoo-wee! You want to talk about a bunch of backstabbing, goddamn traitor ass fucking posers? Holy fucks, yeah. I mean, let's call it like it is. I mean, granted, I'm slightly more biased because I like Heartwork and Swan Song by Carcass, but goddamn, Amorphous, because I understand why people hate those albums. Amorphous went way worse than fucking Carcass as far as just this is just bad, man. Like, what is this? Um, I'll even go on a limb. I wouldn't say it. Don't quote me as a definite, like the dog says, this is the way it is before going back and listening to it. But they might be worse than Metallica, those later ones. Like I'm going on a limb and saying, as far as the difference in change, where Amorphous started to where they ended up, and just how bad that shit is. Forget that it's even different. I just remember just being bad. I think it might be worse than Load. Again, don't quote me on that. I would literally have to go because keep in mind too, majority of the later Amorphous songs I never even heard. I heard one of them, and I'm like, yikes and gadzooks. This shit is fucking ass bad. I mean, it's not even good for like, all right, well, they totally changed, blah blah blah. Just like for example, Swanson, but I can appreciate it for what it is and like it. I'm like, this is just, oh my, shut this off. Goddamn, put this on the fucking buzzard radio. Fucking goddamn Rovers, Morning Glory, Canoe, this fucking Central. Next goddamn question line, goddamn it. Colin Monyar, J Dog, which EP/7 inch are you proudest of having the Hell's label on? I've got the Blood Incantation split with the Chris Moyne art mounted on my wall, Colin. First one popping in my mind is War Ripper. You know, Joel Grind's side project. We did the first War Ripper 7 inch, and then Joel actually just did a 7 inch as well a year or two ago now. I forget who sent it to me on the channel. Shout out to you. I forget who sent it to me. Yeah, one of the regular devils sent me a copy of it, uh, which I enjoyed it. It was good, but not as good as the 7 inch we did. I think. Uh, that's probably that because it's obscure because that's underground music now. You know what I mean? That represents what underground was back in the day of the '80s with the demos and shit like that, and it, it represents that. It's not repressed. Everybody has it. Everybody knows about it. And I just thought it was extremely good. 4 songs of fucking awesomeness. Not this. It's on cassette as well. It's on CD. No, it's either you have the fucking vinyl or you don't have the fucking tunes. Now, granted, you can YouTube it, but that's just the world we live in. Um, that's the way I like the underground music to be. You have that goddamn format or nothing else. Like, don't get me wrong, Hell's is guilty of doing it too because at the end of the day, that's what the bands want, and we got it's a business too. So with a fan of me, I hate like let's say a 7 inch comes out and a cassette comes out of it and a CD comes out. I'm like, dude, a 7 inch is supposed to be me exclusive tracks, underground music for fucking real metalheads only, not these fucking poser ass goddamn Hot Topic canoes. That's what a 7-inch represents to me. An exclusive goddamn songs. The only way you own those songs is by owning that 7-inch. Up there too, granted, I like it just as much, if not more, like the Nunslaughter Cerebus 7-inch and the Nunslaughter Burn the Cross. The only reason the War Ripper pops in my mind first is just because we've done so much Nunslaughter that it tends to blend together. But some of my favorite 7-inches of all time, forgetting it as hell, is just some of the greatest 7-inches in the metal scene that I think exist for me as favorites, as far as what tunes keys are on there, is definitely Cerebus and Burn the Cross. The Cerebus 7-inches to two songs, title track Cerebus and Mother Cunt Whore. And those are definitely some of my favorite Nunslaughter songs. And some death metal fucking essentials that no goddamn System of a Down fucking cold chamber listening fucking canoe would even goddamn motherfucking know. Even Brisket, goddamn it. Dog, I didn't want to ask this on the channel, but I want to ask, question mark. On the shipping options for shirts, when it says no clothing, we put clothing. Does that fuck up the business? Yes, it does. So stop doing that, goddammit. I'm guilty of plugging that option in, but the last time I ordered shirts, I put the UPS option. By the way, did Power Garza get back to you? Garza did not get back to me, no, and I highly doubt he will, but who knows? Seems like he gets brought up on this channel uh, relatively often. That's not intentionally so. It's just, again, I go with the question marks and ask. So you asked about him, so I'll answer. No, he didn't contact me. I will tell you who did contact me. Ironically enough, got an email from the other guy, Jamie Josta, putting on Milwaukee Metal Fest. He did contact me on Hell's behalf. Um, won't talk much about it yet because I'm actually going to talk to Eric about it tonight. See what we're doing, and then I can make an announcement there. I mentioned going on his podcast. I got the, laughy faces. Yeah, yeah, anytime, bro. But what does that mean? Is that okay? So all right, let's do it tomorrow, bro. Oh well, I'm busy. Well, he said anytime. We'll see. So maybe I'll go on there. I definitely would. That'd be fun. That'd be cool. And then as far as the clothing thing, yeah, it says no clothing because by media mail of USPS, it's supposed to be, technically speaking, media. If you want to go technical, it's supposed to be books only. But they changed it like maybe even the 90s, but early 2000s. I want to say early 2000s they made the change. It was books just in the 90s. It was for like, it was kind of created from, this is what I was told at the post office back when I went there every day. It was just a fucking idiot at the front desk. So who knows, A lot of idiots working there too at the time I went there. She told me that it was for like kind of like the reason it was created is for like students mailing their books, just like that, college students, things like that. Then they changed it to audio, and audio kind of for the same thing for like uh um listening for discs and shit like that, for studying and shit like that. So it's technically media mail. Well, it's not even technically, it is for audio and magazines, books. That's it. That's all you're supposed to send. So what does that mean? We could send records, CDs, the zines, shit like that. So you're not allowed to have shirts. It's not meant for that service. However, and this is on Chasey Boy, is our site administrator service. Um, I just do get it to where they can't check out an order. Like the media mail option doesn't pop up. It's like, it doesn't offer that. It's like, God, I'm so sick of fucking hearing that. But they claim to be the best site administrator in the world and can offer every goddamn thing else. So I talked to them. They don't offer that. All right. So he's like, the best I can do is I'll put no t-shirts next to media mail. I'm like, yeah, but everybody, their goddamn mom's going to overlook that. The best case scenario, they understand. They're like, it's still there. Fuck these guys are going to put it in. That's best case. Most cases, just what does that mean? That's what majority of the people are fucking doing. So what we do is we try to put it in some type of a box to where it's kind of camouflaged. That's my solution to the problem because literally we get the orders every single day. Like we're like, oh, I selected it. I'm just immune to it. Like when I say every day, I'm not talking one or two orders. At least 15 to 20 orders every single day that are select the media mail option with those shirts. Easily 15 to 20 every single day with that selected option. Now, usually, yes, saying in a box, it does go through. However, it's especially the obvious ones. And again, I try to make it less obvious that they order just one shirt. A lot of those. One shirt and they select media mail. I put that into one of our 7-inch mailer boxes. It's an 8x8x2 white box. But again, just by the weight, if it's, if there's any type of shake, it just kind of sounds soft, like it's nothing like hard in there. They're catching on. And what they do is they return it back to us with a postage fucking due. So if some of you guys don't get your orders pissed, I have just an email template for return orders that I, copy and paste just because it's the same information. So you just copy and paste. I'm not gonna type that shit out every time. But I'm thinking about adding it in there and being a little bit more firm because it's kind of a nice fucking template. But I'm thinking about being a little more firm, not a jerk, but like putting in there, like, dude, you gotta fucking stop doing this. It says clear as day, do not select the media. You got fucked. It came back. You want it resent. Now here's the full total again. You have to pay this in full. That's bullshit. It says on there, bro. You're not supposed to fucking do that. I mean, read the instructions, God damn it. So I'm thinking about changing my template when they come back because they have been coming back more often. I would say we get probably a media mail return because there's a shirt in it, probably 1 to 2 a week now. And it used to be about 2 a month, like about pre-COVID, I would say 2 a month. Now it's about 1 or 2 a week. And it's because what they do is they have an inspection a day. But that's what I was told too. But again, I don't know if they do it how often they're expecting now. It's just obvious. I was told back when I was going to the post office, they had once a week, every week, a random day media mail inspection. What they do is every single pack that came in that office that's media mail, they open it up and look at it, see if it was media mail approved. 1 day a week, every single day, just random days. And that's not just always Monday or whatever. It's people, it's like you don't know what day it's going to be. And it doesn't matter what the pack looks like, even if it's legit. They open it up. What's in here? Is this legit? If it is, seal it back up. Okay, ship it out. If it's not legible, send it back to the sender and post it due. So yeah, I understand. Like the other option is more expensive, but that's just it is what it is. You know what I mean? So that's what the media mail option is. I guess do what you fucking will with that information because I know people are still going to check out with it. Hunter Gamiro got an order question and yeah, nice fucking juicy order too. I like that. I liked that goddamn order, Hunter. Oh, I saw you bought one of the pharmacist shirts too. How'd you like those banger ass fucking pharmacist official merchandise on Hell's Headbangers, scored by yours fucking truly. How'd you like those backs, brah brah? That was fucking J Dog goddamn in the house idea. Getting out the fucking utensils, laying that thing out. Not really, just posted out the idea and said to Easy E, can we do this? The idea was so the titles on the back of each shirt, the medical renditions, and then the flourishing extremities. I'm going to try to say the whole goddamn thing. Um, First and second album, Load, goddamn it. Best fucking band to come out since 2020, goddamn it, in my book. The backs, I specifically wanted. You remember the old school designs of the carcass? It says Eureka Putrefaction. And took that font and both titles on the back of it are like that because carcass worship. So both of the fonts are in there. So if you thought that was cool, if you liked it, that was all me. That's what I wanted for myself. I was like, well, there's nothing inside the albums that would make a good back. So it's either I was like, especially for brutal shit in the extreme scene, you kind of need a back. One, I prefer one for myself, and two, that crowd prefers backs. When you get into more like the 80s and like heavy metal scene type of stuff like that, single-sided shirts work a little easier because it's about usually not always. I mean, it's stereotyping, but a lot of times it's older guys. Like say a guy's buying an Exciter shirt or something like that. It's a guy in his fucking 50s, and a lot of times they don't like back prints. At least that's kind of what the fucking stats say. Whether that's completely wrong, it could be. But nonetheless, so for the pharmacist, couldn't think of anything, and I thought that'd be cool. I was like, could we do this? And Eric's like, yeah, I can manipulate like the letters, take them, and how you reuse them, and create X letter that's missing out of this one, combining two. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I think they came out fucking awesome. And the way the layout was done for the flourishing extremities, I thought was cool too. Because I'm like, with that goddamn color scheme off to the side, I was like, how are we gonna do this? I obviously just want to use the art. I'm not having that goddamn I mean, look, it works for the record cover, but I was like, you can't have that on a shirt, fucking color, no fucking goddamn way. The colors are on there. I was like, you just need that decaying, rotting body image. So the way it was cut out and put on there, and the way the placing was, I thought it came out fucking fantastic. Now I'm not gonna lie too. When you see, man, what's with these rip off fucking prices? Because they were a fucking ink guzzler, so it cost a shitload on ink, and the band they did approve them and stuff, but their royalty cost was a little bit on the heftier side. which is cool. You know, they're kind of like, yeah, for this to be worth us, we need X amount of payout for these. So it put our costs through the roof. But I was still working. I was like, yeah, you know, what would all sell, you know, between 30 to $35 to make a profit on our end. But I was just glad to have them out because I didn't see pharmacist shirts. Somebody said they were selling them on their Bandcamp. They ain't gonna be as cool as our designs. No fucking way, Jose. Goddamn it. So I wanted a shirt for myself, and I was like, dude, this fucking to me, this is the best band in the last 5 fucking years. I was like, gotta have goddamn shirts. I was like, with my carcass back idea, I think I think it's gonna be a fucking hit. I mean, I haven't picked mine up yet. They literally just came in, and I left yesterday to come here, and I came in yesterday, the boxes. So I'll be picking those up, and I'm sure you'll be seeing those on vid over the next week or two as the fucking videos go up. But yeah, Hunter knew it was up. He picked up one of them, goddamn it, along with a bunch of other fucking shit too. Anyways, question from channel: What are some albums? Why are some albums 33 RPM and others 45 RPM, mostly 7 inches? The idea is because the speed, how fast it plays, and I supposedly, again, this is fucking, again, what did I say? Owl ears, and people are like, oh, don't have good ears. It's whoever. Fucking owl ears, sound engineer motherfuckers. Yeah, the 45 sounds so much better. On paper, it supposedly does. Dude, how the fuck can you tell a difference? I can't. Um, and so if the length is shorter, they'll put it at a 45 RPM because like let's just say I don't remember the exact times off the head. Let's say on a 7 inch at 33 RPM, you could fit maximum 6.5, 7 minutes. I think it's something around there. But at 45 RPM, it's like 4.5 minutes, right? And if it's one of those bands that just do one song, it's 3.5 minutes, they put it at 45 RPM because they have room to. Like, it's going to sound better. Does it? I never noticed. And why the fuck, if it's a 45, not always put on the album as such? I 100% agree. Again, I told my Slug-Thor 7 inch stories. To this day, not even sure what fucking speed they play at. Nothing more frustrating than hearing a band you haven't heard, yep, and trying to figure out what the fucking speed, yep. Been there many times, what fucking speed the album is supposed to be playing at. Because me, sometimes I put something on and I put it on 30, you know, the standard 33, especially if it's an LP, and I'm like, no, this sounds kind of slow. But then I'm like, I don't know. People like all that mental funeral, winter, and goddamn paradise lost, fucking doomy ass, fucking snooze, goddamn fest shit that they call death metal, and I just call it doom metal, goddamn it. So I'm like, slow seems to be what's in. So I was like, maybe this is the correct speed. Then you put it at 45 RPM, and you're like, oh, this is more up my alley. I'm like, yeah, but generally when speaking, when it's up the dog's alley, it's not with everybody else's alley. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck speed is supposed to be at. Also, do you have any update on Shitfucker? Any word of future releases, and what is your opinion of the band? Spider is killer, but Shitfucker just has that nastiness that can't be beat. Never asked about the Shitfucker as far as updates. So yeah, I couldn't tell you to be honest with you. I could find out. I could have asked Dick at the show, but I didn't. Um, my take on Shitfucker, they're a band it's not my go-to to put on, but I like them for the extremity and the obscenity. So I like stuff like that, you know, fucking Dick's all naked and shoving a crucifix up his ass and stuff. A bit, some may consider overkill, but I like the again, let's make metal offensive again, right? And the whole symbol of the SF shitfucker getting controversy, which I remember when that's when it looked because it looked like a Nazi, that looked like a swastika, right? And I think it was Shagrat when it got brought up because he's the one that drew it. Something about like because I got brought up like because we were releasing. It's like can't really put this out, man. Fucking you're just asking for problems. So well, it's not a swastika. It looks like it's like you know when I did it or whatever. It's like I think he don't quote me on this. I think he wanted to say he's like that wasn't even intentional. We just put an S and an F and it came out. I was like, and then somebody else pointed out, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it kind of does. He's like, whatever. You know that was kind of the response. But what I liked about it is because again, it calls out pussies. They're trying to cancel you all this other shit. Nobody should be canceled. Freedom of speech is freedom of fucking speech. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want, whether it's hate speech or not. Yeah, you don't have to agree with it. You could punch the person in the mouth next time you see them. That's fine. But you should be allowed to say whatever the fuck you want to say and express whatever the fuck you want to express. Otherwise, to me, if you think otherwise, if you even slightly disagree with that statement right now, you hate America and you're anti-America. You just are. Because what are you talking about? Like that's literally in one of our freedom of we're free. If you get rid of that, how are we free? So don't be fucking stupid. Just because you disagree, just because you disagree with it, that doesn't mean it should be gone. But yeah, shit fucker, not really my thing, but I like the extremity of it. I like even the name shit fucker because grandma's, hey Joey, what's your shirt say? Shit fucker. It's just gonna get heads turned. You know what I mean? So I like it for that. The uniqueness and the music is nasty. Yeah, I put them in the category of, for me, it goes in the category with Von, Blasphemy, even Autopsy, Mental Funeral, Voivod, stuff that has its place and it's awesome for what it is. But me personally, am I going to listen to it very often? No, because it just doesn't. The songs just don't. They don't just get the goddamn juices flowing for me. But I'm definitely glad they're on the label. I definitely want them to do more stuff. Definitely want to put it out. Um, but it's just because I'm just honest about it. Is it something that I regularly listen to? No, it's just not. But yeah, like the extremity, like the offensiveness. Keep it coming with the goddamn fucking scenes. No more fucking tampon wearing shit. Plenty of that. If you want that crap, go over to the deathcore scene. Go over to the Revolver fucking channel. That's where it's all at. You got it. Tons of fucking sissy shit over there. You'll fit right on in, brah. It's a whole goddamn world of that for you to just fucking eat your heart out, goddamn it. Come squish the surge, you know the fucking do. Put the goddamn scan hands every morning. Hope to get corpsey here fucking soon. Later, goddamn it.